Well, good morning. Welcome to Drishti. We're going to actually start standing today. You might want to have a cushion if you need to. And we're going to do our centering and some sitting our feet. So spreading your toes out. This is an intermediate to advanced yoga class, so feel free to adapt in any moment you need to adapt. Feel free to feel comfortable and do what you can, do as you please. Now, let's remember a little bit of the posture. Seat bones need to be aligned with the heels. So instead of doing the typical lock, which creates a little bit of irritation on your flexors, bring your hips in and allow the lower back to open, arms by your side, chin tucked in slightly, but still belting your belly. So you want to still have the belly engaged. Feet hip width apart, spreading your toes, arms by your sides, and feel the length from the heels up to the crown. Everybody start breathing in Ujjayi. We want to remember that the breath in Ujjayi will help you to warm up into your belly. Whispering the sound of the ocean by narrowing the back of your throat. Have an intention for the beginning of your class. What do you want to reach? What do you want to offer this class for? And bring your hands in prayer. We salute each other. Om Shanti, Shanti, Namaste, welcome. Okay, this is a Vinyasa flow class, so the first salutation will be adapt to make it easier. From there, you can start taking your variations. So this will be our warm-up. Take a deep inhale, lift up with your hands, stretch all your body, soft bend to your knees, open seat bones and swan dive forward and down. Now put your hands onto the ground or on your shins. Take a deep inhale, come halfway. We're going to repeat 3 times. On your exhalation, you're going to bring the forehead down to the knees. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway. Chest, neck. Exhale, go down 1 more time. Last time, inhale, stay up. Plant your hands into the ground. On the exhalation, step back. This is Vinyasa flow, so right away, we're going to start getting creative. Put the knees down. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, go to extended child's pose. Warming up your lower back. Inhale, go up to upper dog. Urdhva Mukha, go forward. Doesn't that feel good? Exhale, go back again to extended child's. 1 breath. Inhale, come forward. The inhalation always opens up in a back extension, chest open. And the exhalation goes well with closing into a child's pose. Inhale 1 more time. Exhale back. 1 last inhale. And rest 3 breaths in your upper dog, really dropping the shoulders. Still relax upper dog with legs on the ground. Look up where the wall and the ceiling meet. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhalation, let's go back into downward facing dog. Look at your hands, middle finger and index point forward, thumbs point towards each other. If you may or could, all depending the anatomy on your arms, you want the inside of your elbows to look towards each other. Plug the shoulders into their sockets, turn the seat bones up. And we're going to do an opening traction exercise. On the next inhale, you're going to bend your knees as you want it to touch the ground, but not quite. Keep the knees bent, and on the exhale, just turn the seat bones up and stretch. 1 more time, knees bent. Inhale, go down, down, down. And on the exhale, get up and seat bones up. Last time, inhale, bend your knees, go down. And on the exhale, get up. Good. And last exhalation, bring the heels down. Now, look out forward to your hands. Inside of the elbows, come in. And on the next inhale, micro bend the elbow, come down. On the exhale, push back. Only 3 times. Inhale, number 2. Exhale, don't let the elbows flare open. Hug them in like chaturanga. Inhale. We're preparing the arms for chaturangas. Exhale, back. Look out forward, take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, let's take a step. Let's start easy. One foot and then the other forward. Take a deep inhale, halfway. Uddiyana Bandha, exhale, fall down in one line. Inhale, strong spine. Don't lock the tailbone, lift up. Exhale, close. Regular sun salutation A, inhale. Start to warm up. Exhale, forward and down. Halfway, inhale. Plant your hands into the ground, and on the exhale, take a jump back. Chaturanga slowly, or avoiding chaturanga, see if your shoulder can handle it. Urdhva Mukha, thighs off the ground. Inhale. And on the exhalation, Adho Mukha, back to downward facing dog. Breathe 5 times. Count them, please. Last. Look out forward, take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fall down, that's it. And inhale, rise Samasthiti all the way up. Exhale, close. We'll do it again, inhale. Exhale, forward and down. Halfway, inhale. Exhale, take your jump if you wish back. Chaturanga quality, hugging into the rib cage. Slowly, inhale, lift. Exhale, back to downward facing dog, and breathe here 5 times again. Ujjayi breath. Look out forward. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway. On the exhale, forehead down, and let's rise. Inhale, straight up, straight up. Exhale. Sun salutation B, feet together. Going into Utkatasana, a little bit more work. Bend the knees, inhale, and raise yourself up. On the exhalation, fall down, legs straight. Inhale, halfway. Movement. Exhale, go back. Go slowly into Chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward on the next inhale, step. Back heel down. Lift your arms, rise up. On the exhalation, the hands go down. Step back, high push up, Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Left foot warrior, inhale. Plant your heel on the ground, knee bend over the ankle, lift. And on the exhalation, put your hands down to the ground, step back, and go down slowly. Inhale. And on the exhale, back to downward facing dog. And we're going to breathe here 5 times together. Sit bones to the ceiling, stretching. Strong arms. Look out forward, take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fall down. Chair pose. Inhale, bend your knees. Splashing on water in front of you. Lift. And exhale, close. Last time, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Step back, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale. And exhale. Right foot forward, inhale, step. Arms up, warrior, lift up. Exhale, plant your hands to the ground. Same exhalation takes you back. Go down slowly. Inhale. Exhale, go back. Left leg, inhale. Very standard warm up, lift up. Exhale, palms on the ground, step back. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe 5 times. By now you're starting to feel your shoulders, I'm sure. Oh, yes. Remember the alignment on your hands so you don't get heavy on your wrist. Sit bones up, stretch. Let's look out forward. Take a nice inhale. And on the exhale, let's step or jump to the front. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fall down, down, down. And let's bring ourselves to chair pose. Inhale. And on the exhale, finish the warm-up, hands into your chest. Okay, this is a very standard warm-up with sun salutations. If you want to start practicing in advance, do this and then you can play with other postures. Now step into the front, open your feet a little bit wider than your hips, and bring your hands behind you. And right in this moment, you want to keep the shoulders in, hug the elbows. Take a deep inhale, lift, lift, lift. Maybe going back if you can, and on the exhalation, come forward, forward, and down. Remember, this is a little bit advanced yoga, so that back bend I did perhaps didn't feel good for you. Don't do it if it hurts. Halfway up, inhale. And on the exhalation, fall down one more time, holding the back of the ankles, elbows bent to the sides, shoulders blog. Count 5. Second hamstring stretch. Grab the big toe, lock with your thumb. Let's go. Inhale halfway, opening the sit bones. Try not to lock your lower back. And on the exhale, bend the elbows one more time and go down, down, down. Breathe here another 5 times. Stay where you are. Breathe. Don't feel strange if you look at the screen, and I already changed positions through the entire class. I tried to give you a 360 view, moving my body in different directions. So when I say stay there, please stay there, and you can keep watching. Stand on your hands, big toe against your wrist. Take a deep inhale, come up halfway. And one more time, we do Dhyana. Exhale, fall down, down, down. Almost done. Nice, and now we're going to release the feet. Return your hands into your lower back to do a lift. Bend your knees if your back feels inflamed or a little bit wonky, and on the next inhale, we're going to lift up. Rise up all the way, hands behind you, open, open again. And on the exhale, close. Stand to the front. We repeat Vinyasa, connecting to other poses. Inhale, arms up. And on the exhalation, cascade forward and down. Halfway up, take a deep inhale. Bend your knees, and on the exhale, step back, high push up. Hold your push up right there. Try not to move. Hands underneath the shoulders. Feet hip width apart, and you're creating a 4-point and not letting the pelvis sag. Look out forward. Get your neck. That's it. And now what we're going to do is do elbow, elbow, hand, hand. This is a strengthening one for balancing poses. So we're going to only do 5. On the next inhale, elbow, elbow. Strong belly. On the exhale, hand and hand. Inhale, elbow, elbow. Exhale, hand, hand, elbow, elbow, hand, hand. And last time, inhale, elbow, elbow. Exhale, hand and hand. Now right here, if you feel compelled, you can do a chaturanga. On the inhale, lift up. And on the exhale, back to downward facing dog. Good job, good effort. Look out forward. Take a deep inhale, preparing the upper body. Exhale, step or jump to the front. That's it. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. And rise. Inhale. Exhale, hands in prayer. Ooh, a little bit of sweat all over. Hands into the center. Take a deep inhale. Right knee goes up. And on the exhale, prepare for Egyptian step. Go back and right away square your hips. Back heel turn in. Sacral dimple parallel here. You can stay right in the hands on waist. Cap each elbow with each palm. Or you can go ahead and reverse namaste. Take a deep inhale. One more time. Open. Straight. Exhale. Go forward like a shooting arrow. And down towards the shin. Breathe. Concentrate. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, put your hands down to the floor. If you cannot reach for the ground, you immediately go ahead and serve your legs with blocks underneath the palms. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, go down. These classes are live. They're not edited. So if I stutter a little bit or do the wrong word or my accent is too thick, an apology. This is who I am as a teacher. I'm not changing anything. So what you see is what you get. I'm not going to go and make it pretty after right away we upload the class, and that's what it is. Take in consideration that I might fall too, and you can laugh, it's okay. Now, one more time, you're going to take a deep inhale, go up, up, up. We're going to go a little bit deeper into your hamstring. Bend your knee. Now step your hands forward and we do one leg Uttanasana. So slowly you're going to pick up your leg. We're preparing for triangles. Take a deep inhale, lift up, halfway up. And on the exhale, gently. Don't go too deep, too fast. Walk the hands closer to your foot. Point the toe and lift up higher. Careful that you're not feeling this in your lower back. If you do, bend the supporting leg and the glute will come and support you. Otherwise, legs straight. Good. One more inhale, come up halfway. Gentle transition, hands on the ground. Exhale, leg back. Bring the other one too. Connect to a chaturanga. So, inhale, go up halfway. Full way. Exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Look out forward, take a deep inhale. And on the exhalation, let's step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forehead down. And let's come up to finish the other side. Inhale, Samasthiti. And on the exhale, hands in prayer. Right away, bring your hands on your waist. The other side, on the next inhale, left leg comes up. And on the exhale, you bring the leg back, going into your Egyptian step. Right away, thumbs into sacral dimples, adjusting your pelvis absolutely parallel. And right here, choose your variation. Reverse namaste or cupping elbows. Inhale. Careful with those hamstrings. Exhale, go forward and down. Remember, you can always soften. Breathe. Counting in Ujjayi. What you're doing right now in this first phase of the class is getting your body ready for triangles and deeper poses. So this is still a standard warm-up. Bring your hands into the ground. Take a deep inhale. Now with balance, you can allow yourself to go deeper on your hamstring, forehead down towards your shin. Go and see if you can touch. If you cannot touch, don't worry. Just do your best. You can hear, I'm sure, to the microphone, my breath. Of course I'm going to breathe. I'm doing the class with you. And that perhaps might remind you that you need to breathe the entire time. Concentrate, look forward, bend your knee. With the knee bent, step forward with your hands and shift the weight to the front leg. And on the next inhale, lift your leg up, chest goes up. And on the exhale, you explore walking the hands closer to your foot and one leg Uttanasana, one leg forward bend. Balancing and stretching. Careful that the back doesn't hurt. If it does, bend the knee of the supporting leg. Breathe. Leg a little bit higher, forehead down towards the chin, a little bit deeper. Wonderful. Take a deep inhale. Come up halfway one more time. Exhale, plant your leg onto the ground, hands on the floor, step back, high push-up. Nicely done. Your chaturanga with control. The slower the better. Inhale, lift. Oh, exhale, back to downward facing dog. Look out forward. Take a deep inhale. Look to your hands. And on the exhalation, step or jump to the front. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forehead down towards the shins. Wonderful. And when you're ready, inhale, lift up, closing your vinyasa. Exhale, hands in prayer. Okay, we're going to over triangles. Hands in here, take a deep inhale, bring the right knee nice and tall. Balance, and on the exhale, send your leg back and open your arms. Turn your feet to the other side so you can do ping pong style, both sides. Heel to heel, make sure you're aligned. Back heel, turn in a little bit, front heel out 90. Inhale. On the exhale, reach out forward. One hip enters, the other opens, and your belly ball is soft so you can let space grant on your hip and you don't pull on your hamstring too hard. From there, you're going to decide if the hand can be down on the floor, maybe grabbing into your toe if you want to make it more about balancing. Maybe up into your leg. Find your variation. Look up to the ceiling. Arm up. That's it. Take a few moments to feel, to experience. Bend the front knee slightly. You might need a block for your hand. We're going to Ardha Chandrasana. And when you're ready, step your hand. That's why you were warming your hamstrings so you can go up. So now you know a little bit of warm up to go to triangle on Ardha Chandrasana, Trikonasana. Bring your leg up. Variation number 1 stays right where you are. Please don't ever push if your hamstring is already on 100. If you want a little bit deeper, you're going to bend your knee to the top leg and hold the top of your foot. If you feel an alarming pain nearby the femur, that means your hamstring is about to tear up. So let it go. Let it go. If your hamstrings say yes and you continue, their hamstrings can get you out of commission for a year almost, so don't push. Bring the legs straight, bring the arms straight. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, let's go back into triangle pose. Holding to your triangle. Good. On the next inhale, bring yourself up. On the exhale, bring your hands to your waist. Come. Bring your feet parallel and turn your feet to the other side. So you know what to do. Let intuition kick in. Relax. Inhale. Open your arms. And on the exhale, find your triangle to the other side. Remember, one hip comes in. The other one lifts. You feel the stretch on the back of your leg, descending slowly. Slowly, taking your time. Hand could be on the ground, on your leg, grabbing your toe. You choose what it feels right for you. Make sure you're not doing the same side always. Arm up. Breathe. Nice. Now, if you want to continue with deeper balance, look forward and down. If you need a block, you put it, bend your knee, and gracefully step to the front and Ardha Chandrasana. Take your time to adjust yourself until you feel right in this pose. Back leg needs to be high, alive, so you can go into more advanced variations. Pick up the chest away from the leg, lift all your body. And if you want, you can bend your knee Find the top of your foot and go to the advanced. Remember, if you feel your hamstring too close to the femur in a little bit of pressure, let it go. I show you the first variation, something nice and gentle. All right, now release. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhalation, we're going to bring that leg down. And on the next inhale, bring yourself up, 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 up. And on the exhale, bring your hands down to your waist. Now we're going to turn your feet again to the other side. We prepare from revolved triangle, so all your feet reverse to the other side. Bring your hands right now in your sacral dimples and make sure you adjust your hips to be forward a little bit, not quite there, just space to twist. Open your arms like the wing of an airplane. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhalation, we're going to start twisting, opening, and the arm is going to go all over, maybe inside with a block, maybe up higher, maybe if you could, outside your foot and your arm to the ceiling. Well, I'm not saying right and lefts anymore, because sometimes when you're doing yoga online, you did the wrong side, and if I start saying right and left, you're going to get confused. So just follow the intuition of your arm where it needs to be. You're on a twist, you're not on a regular triangle. Your hand could be outside the other arm to the ceiling, and lift the chest and twist deeper. Trust. Trust in your body. Now we're going to look forward. We're going to bend your knee, and that hand that is on the ground is going to change position to be in front of your foot. And if you want to add a deeper stretch, we're going to go into revolve Ardha Chandrasana. Back leg comes off the ground. And once you get the balance, you're going to continue twisting the spine. Both versions of Ardha Chandrasana and Revolve Ardha Chandrasana is like the flying versions of Trikonasana and Revolve Trikonasana. Lots of balance. Now take another inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bend your knee. Bring your leg down to the floor. Go back to Revolve Ardha Chandrasana. And we're going to take a deep inhale. We're going to go all the way up. Unwind your body, looking forward again. On the exhale, hands on waist, feet parallel. Hi. Now switch your feet to the other side. Perfect. And when you're ready, on the next inhalation, one more time, we're going to bring your hips perfectly parallel to the front and open your arms like the wings of an airplane. You might need to adjust your foot behind you. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, begin to twist your torso. Arm goes forward, maybe arm down inside your foot. Maybe hand can be outside, arm at the ceiling, reaching up and twisting. This is a very advanced asana, so do what is right for you. Have you noticed what's the topic of the class today? It turned out to be hamstrings. Turn out to breathe into the back of the leg to find space. Now look out forward, bend your knee. Bring your hand in front of you. And when you're ready, shift the weight forward into the balanced version of Ardha Revolve, Ardha Chandrasana, Revolve Half Moon. Lift up, rise up, and twist as deep as you can. Back leg a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Take another inhale. On the exhale, land again to revolve, triangle. Release yourself back up. Inhale, rise all the way. And on the exhale, hands into your waist. And you're going to bring your feet parallel again, prasarita. We're going to go into tripod. If you've never done tripod before, please don't put yourself at risk. If you like tripod, I recommend, if your head is pointy like mine is, to maybe double your mat so you don't feel the ground too much in you. Hands behind you. Take a deep inhale. Lift, lift, lift. And on the exhale, come forward, forward, and down. Bring your hands down, grab the back of the ankles. First, we need to prepare. Turn the toes in towards each other. Feel the back of the leg. Inhale, rise. And on the exhale, fall down, 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 and see if the crown of the head can be almost touching the ground. And if it is, just hold in here and breathe 5 times. If your head doesn't touch the ground, please don't worry about it. It's fine. That just means that perhaps tripod is not for you today and you can just dangle and rest your back. Grab the big toes one more time. Take a deep inhale. Halfway. And on the exhalation, we fall down, down, down. These are all preparations for tripod. And now release and carefully bring your hands in mudra. You're resting your legs as well, shoulder blades in, and more hamstring. It's a hamstring class today. Inhale, come up halfway, lift up halfway, halfway. Good job. Exhale, go down, down, down. Breathe 5 times. See if the crown again can touch the floor. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Now let's bring your hands down to your lower back. And now bring your hands down into the floor. And you're going to place your hands right underneath the shoulders, never by your ears. If you put them by the ears, you really jeopardize yourself and falling. So hands are back, and you can really feel right now how the back of the arm can hold the legs. And you can try to start with one leg off the ground and then the other. That will be a great preparation for tripod. Now, if you're a little bit more advanced and you feel okay, what we're going to do is try to lift and float off the ground, still in prasarita, legs apart, which makes it easier for you to control your back. Headstand with hands on the ground. Take another inhale, and on the exhale, curl, and land to the floor again, floating. Nice. On the next inhale, we're gonna just come up, lift, extend your mat if you folded, and on the exhale, we're gonna try to bring the forearms into the ground with hands underneath the jaw to stretch your neck the other way. If you cannot do it that way, just look forward for a moment, or you can use blocks underneath your elbows to do this. But it feels nice as a counter pose. Space, especially if you're spending too much time reading your phone or a book or computers, you need to do these neck extensions. Now, let's release. Take another inhale halfway up. On the exhalation, bring one hand at a time on your lower back. We're finally lifting. Inhale, go up, up, up. Oh, yes. Oh. And on the exhale, close. Turn your foot forward. And let's close to the front. Whew. Shake out your legs. That's a good one. How the hamstring feel? I bet they feel open, like ballerinas and bailarines. Hands into prayer. Inhale, come back up to your vinyasa. Exhale, cascade forward and down. One more time. Inhale, halfway. And on the exhale, step back, jump back, high push-up. With or without chaturanga, you go down, connect to vinyasa. Inhale, lift. And on the exhale, we're going to go back. So the antagonist muscle for your hamstring is your thigh. And they work very well together. The thigh muscle, or the quadriceps femoralis major, stabilizes hamstring the back of your leg. So we know we need to now strengthen your quad. So you look forward. And on the next inhale, you're going to step into a high lunge position. And we're going to work all quad, and you're going to lift yourself all the way up, all the way up. Bring your hands on your waist, square your pelvis. Bring yourself down until you feel this little bit burning. Bring your hands in prayer, and we're going to twist. We haven't twisted much yet. Inhale. And on the exhale, you're going to bring the left elbow over the right knee and twist. Twist in prayer. Lift up your chest. Lift up your heart. Try not to give up. Feeling your quad. Connect to the leg in front of you and feeling the quad. On the next inhale, let's get ourselves back up. And on the exhale, let's go up again and interlace your hands on the round part of the skull and extend your back. Count 3, 2, inhale, woohoo, exhale, hands down, back to high push-up, go down chaturanga, enjoy your chaturangas, inhale, full control of your body, exhale, back to downward facing dog. Have 5 breaths in here to rest for a moment. And on the next inhale, step now the left foot forward between your hands. Good. Lift up into your chest and into your heart. Rise, rise, rise. Okay. Right here, getting into your high lunge. Having a moment to feel your body. When you're ready, we're going to bring, as you inhale, the arms up. And we're going to twist in prayer. On the exhale, you're going to bring your hands onto your heart. And you're going to twist again into the other side. Good. I think I already did this side, so stay where you are and breathe. That's better. Okay, now lift up the chest. Twist a little bit deeper, fingertips to your face. And there will be moments that you stop seeing the screen in front of you. This is when your inner guru needs to kick in. You're intermediate. You know what you're doing. Have your eyes still to adrishti. Be strong. Be lifted. With control, on the next inhale, let's go back to center. On the exhale, pick up your body up. This is tough. And on the exhale, we're going to bend your knee. Arms behind you. And find an extension right here for your lower back. Feel the leg and count 3. All feeling into your quad. Hold. Your belt and your stomach. Take a deep inhale. And you're done. On your exhale, the hands go down to the floor. And you step back, high push-up, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, back to down dog. Now we need to release. So we're going to do some yin yoga instead of child's pose. Bring the right leg up in the ceiling. Inhale. Bend your knee, and on the exhale, bring the right knee next to the left hand, land into Raja. It's going to be sleeping swan, so you bring the leg a little bit farther. Make sure there is no pain in your knees. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhalation, we're going to go down, down. I know there are a lot of websites and a lot of online yoga right now where the voices are a voiceover and the classes are perfect and pretty. But the truth about yoga and the beauty about it is respecting the imperfection of this perfect system. As teachers, as students, we cannot be perfect all the time. And if you granted that space, then you can grow into your practice. So I don't mean by any way that you do this perfect. You do it the best you can. That's plenty. That's enough. That's more than enough. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Take a deep inhale and lift your body up. On the exhalation, let's enjoy a downer facing dog together. Leg back. Oh, yes. And perhaps 1 or 2 times, I already forgot in a side in an online class. If you spot it, make sure you do it. Breathe. On the next inhale, bring the left leg nice and high. On the exhale, bring the knee bent forward next to your hand. According to your body, you will decide how much split between your legs, how close you want your heel to your groin. Take your time to make sure, again, sacral dimples are parallel. And when you're ready, release into sleeping swan for a few moments. There's no child's pose, but there's sleeping swan. A beautiful moment for you to rest and relax. It's okay to have some silence, to have some introspection in your class. Let's reincorporate to class. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders. And we're going to lift, inhale all the way up, all the way up. And on the exhalation, one more time, we swing the leg back to downward facing dog. And of course, optional forward inhale, plank, exhale, optional vinyasa. Inhale, upper dog again. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, looking forward to your hands. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to sit down into cross-legged position. And we prepare to start wrapping up and cooling up. We're going to extend your legs into dragonfly. We say hamstrings, so we're going to get hamstrings. Make sure that the heels are on your mat. That will be important. The first thing you're going to do is go and remove the flesh of the seat bones one at a time. And if you feel that you are here, you cannot come forward, you sit on the end of the pillow or a full blanket. Now we're going to play a little bit with the back, doing soft pelvic ball rounds in one direction. Loosening up a bit and see what's going on. That's it. Moving in circles. Now going into center and circle to the other way. And you can have an idea right now how low are you getting into the ground or how high you are, and that's okay. Now flex your toes, staying up. Bring the right hand to grab into your big toe. Lock with your thumb. On the next inhale, you're going to pick your arm to the ceiling. Careful with that shoulder. If that hurts, you bring hand on your waist. And on the exhale, straight arm over the ear. Now look at that arm. And it's better sometimes to bring your hand down if the shoulder hurts than having it here, because that won't give you a straight line. So what we do is bring it up straight. And this is when we start playing with the intermediate. If the chest is close to the ground, you can bring it all the way down and grab the toe. Anchor the left hip onto the floor. Flex the toe of the left leg. Breathe into your hip. On the rib cage. Don't have that arm in front of the nose. The arm is actually over the ear, so you're opening chest. Release, bring your arm up. Take a deep inhale all the way up. And the exhale, let's go to the other side, grabbing your big toe. Right here on the next inhale, arm up, up, up. Remember, you don't want this or this. You want your arms straight. Inviting space. Breathe. Anchor the hip onto the ground and let it come off. And if you can, you grab your toe. And if you grab the toe, you open. And if you cannot open, then don't worry about the toe. Go inside your mind, inside your body and your feelings, and how much of your yoga is ego driven and how much of it actually feels good. My advice is, instead of conquering asanas, is to leave the asana as a tool to access your body and not the body as a tool to access an asana. So the asana is actually your instrument to feel good. Now on the next inhale, we're gonna go up, 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 up. And on the exhale, bring your hands down. Okay, this is one of my favorite moments in yoga. Leg apart, forward bend. And you might stay here, just breathing and opening on the hamstring. That's the ultimate hamstring stretch. It goes in through every part of your hamstring. If you have room, on your own breath, on your own speed, explore what happened forward. Maybe you need to stay here. Remember, this is an instrument to access your body and not to break it, not to rip yourself apart. And when you're ready, you're gonna go ahead and reach for that place that you can access without hurting your body. Careful that the knees don't feel overextended. Inside the knee where the meniscus is, take care of your ligaments. Everything is feeling fantastic, and this is our pinnacle pose, a big pose. Bring your hands right underneath the shoulders. And let's come up on the next inhale, looking out forward, lifting yourself up, up, up. All the way, all the way, all the way. And on the exhale, bring your hands behind you. And we're gonna release one leg at a time, kind of carefully. How's the sensation from 1 to 10? I'm on a 10. Definitely when I let go of these and I start swinging into windshield wiper, which will be a nice counter pose. If you are an advanced yogi, you can take 5 minutes right now to practice splits. Since this is an intermediate, I'm not going to show in, but I'm not going to stop you, so you can go and do it. Splits are very advanced and you're prepared, you're ready. This is the kind of class you need. Now we're going to do a lift. Knees bend underneath your feet, hands behind you, tuck the shoulders, and on the next inhale, go up, up, up. Good. Take another inhale, come up a little bit higher. And on the exhale, you're gonna go down, down, down. Shifting to hold the shins and go into an angry cat to counter pose, seated angry cat. And then bringing your hands in front of you, we're gonna roll down, almost ready for Shavasana. In an hour class, you cannot do everything, so perhaps today we sacrifice a little bit on your back. But don't worry, there are 52 other classes on your channel. Find one that says on your back. Knees to your chest, take a deep inhale. Just a quick stretch on the exhale, bring your forehead up, rise up. Good. And now slowly bring your head down. If there is an asana that we didn't do and you will feel compelled to do it, in the privacy of your practice, you can finish it right now. And if you're ready, you're going to bring the legs into reclined Baddha Konasana for a moment. This is your Pre-Shavasana, bringing ease into your hips, into your legs, arms by your sides, breathing 3 times here. 3 long deep breaths and belly, chest, shoulders. And exhale, letting go. Finish on your own. And when you're ready, bring the legs together into center. And we're going to Corpus Shavasana, letting the legs extend. And you're already halfway there, so you just let the legs rest, your lower back rest. Any adjustment that need to be done. This is the time before the final silence moment on your class. Relax. Silence and join your body. Silence and quiet mode. Introspection mode. You already sweat, you already move, you already stretch. Now is the turn of stillness to be part of your practice, even for a little bit at the end. Start to move your hands and your feet, getting back. Feeling the echo, a little bit of leftovers of warmth of acne into your body, feeling healthy, feeling strong. And extend your arms over the head, having a full body stretch. Bring the knees bent into your chest. Hug them in. Ah. Roll to one side. And let's bring ourselves up to sitting to finish our class. You can grab your cushion if you want to elevate your hips a little. Space. Now your back is lifted. You feel strong. You actually have a sense of your muscles. Bring your hands in mudra. Chin tucked in slightly. The version of yourself before yoga and the version of yourself after yoga. Please leave it right now. Connect all your senses and your being and the aftermath, the feedback of your body into practice. Hopefully you feel vibrant, energized, alive. Be grateful that today we're here and healthy. Bring your hands into prayer. Om Shanti Shanti. Namaste. See you next time. Thanks for joining us in our channel of Drishti Center. If this content, you like it, please share it. The more you spread the voice out there, the more members we have, and the better we can do. See you next time.